All right, Dream Riders 2025 two-day event. We are going to do the big bike and quad track right now. It's not fully marked out yet, as you can tell, but this is the first corner. We usually come up, sharp. Minis will go left. Check out that footage. I'll show you the whole mini track. Come through here, similar as before. Although my dad came through and fixed a ton of it, you can see how smooth it is. We come out into this field again this year. Ooh, caught on the tree pretty hard there. Come back up. Then again, everyone goes up over this hill. And you go left this year. Straight across. It's set up right now for Pee Wee and Minnie for Saturday. Again, we still have to finish clearing some stuff, but 99% of it is already cleared, dozed, and done. So this is all real similar to years before. Super fast and flowy, great spectators. This is all your parking fields into this creek section you always drop down in. Ooh. Yeah, right through here. Again, this has to be mowed a little bit, so it's not all going to be exact, but this part of the field's already been staked out. We will have barrels on all the stakes that we think that people might take out, all the insides and stuff. This is all parking every year, as you guys probably know. Fast, flowy S's. Some sweet grass tracks, similar to before, but I tried to open them up a lot, make them fast and flowy. We do go through this fence, however, the cows are not out yet, and this is all of our parking, so it just runs along the edge of this. Come down through that field, we're just on the other end of it now. Need to make sure my camera is clean. Hit that tree pretty hard, left a mark on it. All right, we're gonna sink it down a little bit. All right. Got some burdocks on me, no big deal. More fast, flowy fields, similar to years past. Let you guys really open it up wherever you want. Keeping it wide, good passing for everybody. Yeah, little double there. Stay tuned for the Pee Wee track. Yep. New Enduro section. As you guys know, the bypass goes out into the field. We are sending quads through here this year. We opened it up. We're going to cut the end of that tree off.
Throughout the video, you'll see I do these little snippets of when we rode with more people, so you could really see the split line. So I hope you guys enjoy, and sorry for splitting up the video, but leave a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.
But we're opening it up to quads this year, so that's sweet. We got to trim up that tree there, but to the rock field, baby. Your guys' favorite. Not really, I know. We try to keep you as minimal in here as possible. That's why we don't go out very far like we did before. We used to have like a mile of field out there. Old beaver dams. So we got 3 lines here. You can go to the right. You can go straight up. Or the new line is up here to the left.
So here you will see my dad takes the far right line, That goes down to the bottom, and it's just an easier logging road all the way up. The middle line is a little steeper, but it goes also to that logging road and then to the left. And then the far left line is the one I took a second ago, but also again in this video. And I'm pretty sure going straight up the hill is fastest, but I guess we're just gonna have to find out. But welcome to Stank TV. If you guys are new, this is Dream Riders 2025 Niowa track map. This is for the big bikes and quads. This is the right side of the mountain, not the left side. The left side's normally the mini side, just because it's a little bit easier and closer for everybody. But if you do like this, please subscribe. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, but let's get on with the video.
Dried out really nice. Look, another split here. Wheelie. Back onto the old path. That's where they come together. Creek crossing. Trying to keep the cameras clean. So similar through here before, they did have loggers this year, so we changed up some stuff. Again, we opened up a bunch more lines, like those are the normal lines, but Sea Riders had a trouble here last year. So look, we opened a bunch more for you. So obviously I took the long line so you guys can see.
So here's back at the bottom of the hill. You can see the quad rider went left, but this is the line to the right. They come back together in the middle, and I end up going wide and looking back so you can see all the lines. But like, there's so many lines here. I had to help a bunch of people up this hill, so hopefully you guys won't have any problems. But look at all those lines. Like, you guys should have an awesome race.
Track looks a lot different this year because of the loggers and just different dozing and stuff, like this new section here. Hell yeah. Now we're getting to that wet section, but you can see right now conditions are great. Left line, I'm taking the right. I'll have to check my camera to make sure it's clean after this straightaway. Split line here. Double A line. Yep. Split line again. You can take the outside or this line. All right, we're gonna check, make sure cam was clean. All right, we're still clean. Another split line here. And again, we have multiple lines for everybody through here. The left line is easy. 3 lines up through there. So fast and flowy, it's so much fun. There's a right line there, I missed it, but
You'll see I end up taking the right line here to show you, and the quad guys take the left line, and it even splits up farther. Like, I didn't get a good run here, but they end up staying even in the low line right there, and you could cross up and come in the line I just was in. But it's pretty good split line racing.
multiple lines through here. There's also a left line there. Yep. Track's a lot of leaves on the track, so it's a little sketchy. Woo. Fastest line is straight up the hill. There's a line to the right, or this is the bypass. which also splits right there, or the long way. And they all come back together right up here at the top.
Here is that split. You can see in the video you just saw I went left, but now I went straight up the hill. And also there's a right line here, and the right line comes up, cuts across. They all kind of connect here in the middle, and there's just kind of it spider webs off, and then you go up the hill. But there's a lot of good lines up there. Shouldn't have any problems there.
And then we're gonna get into some more split lines here, and coming up to a sweet section next to the road. There's a left line there, or this right line. They come back together here.
So here you go with more riders. You can see the split lines. I'm the only one that takes the high line here, but it is a good split line. They come back together nice, and I think they're pretty equal.
This is next to the road. Little log bridge we built years ago. I love this dark. I can just talk so easily and everyone can hear me. It's not too loud. Split line right here. Into this long downhill. Little wet down here. Yeah. Little bunny hop that section. Some switchbacks through here. New section. This is a split line. You guys probably know. I'll take the bottom. But there's a crossover, so crossover. You can also hit this log if you would like.
Here you see with the other riders, I went low. You'll see the crossover line right in the middle that I took before. But they're, again, pretty equal. And this gives you guys good racing. I mean, you guys could battle hard.
It's all up to you guys. Just stay within the track. It's plenty wide enough. Tons of great fun lines for you.
I'll cut back to right where I left off. I just wanted to show you guys all the different lines when someone else is in front of me and behind me, so you get an understanding of all these different ones. So I'm just gonna go through this section. There's quite a few split lines, and just cut in different ways and then replay, because I also tried to do a different line when I was making the recording as well, even when I was by myself. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Came through and cleaned a lot of this up this year. You guys should really enjoy it. Here's a split line. Take the lower one, but you could have kept going straight. They come back together here. Here's another split line. Then you're wide open. I'm only at 25 horsepower because I'm doing a track map for you guys. And I will check the camera up here again. But split line, left, right, over the log. You choose, you can go wherever.
Here you can see when I was with Stan the man on the Stark my dad had, I decided to go over the log. And so there's really 3 lines there, and just whatever you guys want. You'll see all those different lines, and of course I'm taking some of the slower ones, but I'm just trying to show you them all. Like again, a nice split here, and these are pretty equal, but you guys are just gonna have to figure out which one's fastest. That's on you guys. Walk the track. It's for your own safety, and you're gonna have a lot of fun.
Just some of these lines are just so people can pull over to let you by, you know? Another split line. You go straight. Let's check out this line though, which also splits into multiple here, like 3-4 lines. There's an outside line there too, if you would like. My dad pushed the line there, so there's even another one. This is a nice long downhill. Inside or outside? Now we're getting close to Turkey Hill. This is a hill we used to go up. It's actually over there a little bit, but we're getting to it. We try to widen it a little bit in some of these corners. Make it all better for you guys, more flowy. Yep. It's gonna be a kicker there this year, so kind of slow down. We'll have some good danger signs. And there's this nice inside here. Check the camera real quick. Turkey Hill, we used to go up it for many years. Now we go down it. We just changed the flow of the track. But I really like this section. A lot of like natural jumps through here. This is Turkey Hill. So we entered about midway up when we start to head down it. So much fun. Now this is by that parking again, right at the beginning of the track. This section's always so much fun through here. Tons of just natural jumps and it's just tons of fun. So here we go, left side of the mountain. That was the right side. Long, gradual uphill. Hold her wide, baby. There's so much elevation change here. You guys that have ridden here before, you know it. If you love it, you love it. If you hate it, well, I'm sorry, but I love it. So a little slow down here. We cleaned that section up a lot this year. Okay, here we go. This is where the minis would cut in. Now we get into the Y uphill.
It did suck a little bit that it was raining when I was trying to do the video, but you can't control Mother Nature, and I still think it came out pretty good.
We'll take this way this year. Again, it's just a split line. Yep. Big ravine through here. Shout out to Stan the man. He brought his excavator a lot on the other side and drained a lot of those holes and stuff. helped it dry out a lot. He's just been super helpful this year. Super fast hillside loggy road. Let's get after it. You can see all these trails are mostly cleared. That's just a couple sections in the beginning that we got to touch up. And this is a split here. We're gonna go right up it, but you can go to the left around if you want to be not a risk taker.
Here you'll see Stan take the hard line, and me and my dad take the bypass, which also splits. My dad takes the easy line. I take one of the harder lines, actually. You don't get a good run up the hill. Not really sure what's fastest. You guys just need to experience.
Oh, I missed the inside there, boys. It's all right. Let me know how you guys are liking this track map. I'm trying really hard this year for you guys. Different angles, better audio. Taking the long way here, but there's an inside line there to the right. Come back together right here. Another split lane, left, right. Onto the Autobahn, wide open. Jumping puddles. Coming into a little split line here. We'll go left or straight like I did. The outside line actually gives you a little bit more flow through this section. We've had a lot of rain, but a lot of the track's really good right now.
So here Stan takes the inside and I just take the outsides flowing around, and then we're getting into a nice split up here as well. I know there's a lot of splits, that's what you guys like, so we try to put in a lot, especially for how big our quads series has gotten, you know, like there's a lot of you and we want to give you guys the best race you can. So here's a good split. You can see they went left, I went right. The way it comes back together, there's multiple lines, pretty dang equal.
On my Stark Varg, baby. Split line right here. You can go to the right. I'm gonna go to the left. Come back together right here. Split line, you can go straight or left.
Showing you guys just another one of the splits here when Stan went down below, and this one is really equal.
Tons of lines right back there.
Here we go, we got some splits. You can see Stan ahead of me, and there's just a bunch of different lines through here. And right after this was another split, so I just did it in one whole video instead of doing multiple cuts for you guys. So I'm gonna cut back to where we just were. But check out this split to the right and the left. It does fit quads, as you'll see right here. I'll scroll the camera around, and look at that. Quads fit both ways as well.
Split line here, straight or left. You go left, straight, depending. Split line, you go left. Ooh, slippery right there. Bike only section. We're just gonna be on the quad for right now.
So here you go, there's the first line to the left, Then there is a middle line here, and I take the far line. And also there is going to be the bike only section that will be in its own video down the road closer to race weekend.
You go left. Nice flowy corners, some berms. As you guys know, we did a good job flattening out a lot of the track this year to make it awesome, best we can. Sharp corner coming up here. My dad pushed it wide, so now you kind of get a little bit better flow through here. Split line. Depending. Whatever you guys want. Go to the right, straight up, and then they do connect right here. Or you can take the far left line. Pretty equal speed.
So here's the bottom of the hill again where I just went left. This time I went right. And again, in the middle here they connect, but then you can take the far line where you see the quads are, or the far right line like I just took. Again, they're all pretty close, and right after that you have quite a few more splits coming up. Coming out here you have clear as day 2 lines, but there's also a third one down here where I tuck on the inside. And I just hope you guys really enjoy it. We put a lot of time into this track this year, and we're getting down to a downhill that splits. Far right is a bypass. You can start to go down and be like, oh crap, and follow the quad where he just went to get out of it. Or you can just continue down the steep hill. It's a little off camber in areas, but there's a lot of bike lines through here, and I hope you just really enjoy it. Come out, support your boy, and it's 2 days. Let's go.
Should make for some great racing. Again, through here, more split lines. I mean, look, there's even one over here. You could duck in left early if you took the lower line. So we're coming up to a little split hill. If you want to take the bypass, you go to the right there. But this is a harder downhill. They connect right there. In case you missed the bypass, tons of lines through here. Many for bike, a couple for quad. Getting down into closer to this big ravine, which we ride along for a little bit through here. Alright. Cameras are good. Here we go. Getting into some switchbacks here. Multiple lines. No arrows up yet. Just 2 weeks before the race. Really rainy week though. My dad built a berm on the outside there for you guys this year. Little rock garden section. Split lines. Just need to make sure I hit it on a tree. Split line, another split line, course, not everything's always equal. It's just to give people more lines, mix it up, whatever you want to do, let people buy. Split lines here. Big bikes go up here to the left. Down into a rock garden section. Plenty of lines, you can see more so to the left there. Main line is probably going to be there, but there's tons of lines through here, whatever you guys really want. Really tried to open it up. We always try to clean up our trails as best we can, reclaim them. Should make for a great weekend of racing coming up. And here, there's this log. If you want to go over the log, you can. Split line here, left or straight. And again, it comes here and you can go anywhere you want. There's like 3 lines up here. And there's some tighter stuff here. Yep. So many natural jumps through this, like look, just all over. You can go straight, there's another line here. Again, another split. And a crossover if you would like here. Deer. And I love this downhill, carry a lot of speed, nice and flowy, safe. And here's another split section. You can go to the right there. You can go straight to the left. Come back together here.
Here you'll see my dad went to the right, I went straight up the middle, and Stan went to the left. And they're pretty dang equal. So it's just going to be a fun track, tons of lines for you guys.
You can see all these little side lines for people to pull over, make for great racing for everybody. I mean, look, even here, there's an outer line. Ooh, missed my rear brake there. Again, left line, right line. Intermediate line. You guys don't want to miss out and miss this race. We've been fighting for a 2-day. I've had so many people talk crap about me because I fight for this 2-day. Well, guess what, baby? We finally got one, so you better come out and support it. Track's gonna be amazing. It's just gonna be one of the best events, I think, that Niobe has ever put on. Yep. Into this nice long downhill. We've only ever done it 1 year. I've cut it out in the past, but things are looking good this year. You can keep going straight. I'm gonna go to the left. Tons of lines. Into Hubcap Alley. There's the hubcap.
Here we go back up to the top. I actually almost hit these guys on the 4-wheeler because I couldn't stop. And you can see he goes left where I just went in the original clip I showed you. I go right. Tons of lines, tons of passing. Get over here close to the road, getting closer to the end of the lap.
Into a field. Similar to flow as before. Woo, I almost didn't see that sapling. My dad built this little berm here for you. This section gets a little slippery, especially this off camber here. All right. I'm only on 25 horsepower for this. No reason to really go too crazy. I'm just trying to show you guys nice fast lap around the track here. So you can flow wide, whatever. Split line. Again, not all this is ribbon. This is about as far as he got. Here's a bypass to the left for the rock hill, or just send it. I vote just sending it. It is faster, of course.
Okay, here we are back at the bottom. You're gonna see Stan goes up the hill climb to the right. Me and my dad take the bypass. The bypass is easy. Of course, the hill is fastest. What's crazy is they end up flipping their quad going up the hill because the sun stops. So I'm glad everybody was okay. The quad just had bent handlebars.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry. And
He slipped down the hill.
I rushed over to make sure everybody was okay, and thankfully they were.
You guys all good?
The quad had a broken headlight too, but nothing that money can't fix.
Here we go into this new section. We were supposed to run it last year, ended up not doing it because of the weather. You guys will like this section. Right here, it splits any direction. You can go up the middle. I'll take the high line just to show you. Wherever you want through here. There's even another line to the left right there, but they cut back in onto a logging road. Yep.
So here you go, the quad takes the high line. I end up taking the middle line. My dad takes the far right line. They cross over in pretty much anywhere you want to. But I just figured you guys would like to see all these multiple angles. So let me know in the comments if you did like it. I appreciate it. It means a lot actually when you guys do support me and just give me a little bit of motivation to get some of these videos out for you guys. Again, hit that subscribe button at 1,000 subscribers. I'm doing another burnout at 80 horsepower on my Stark Varg. So if you want to check that out, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate all the support. And then here's a little split line. Of course, bottom one's slower, but it's just another line for you.
Give you guys a lot of choices. Good passing, coming closer to the end of this lap. So if you're battling, gives you opportunities, you got to defend it. Another split lane, there's a lower line there. Comes up here, just for an easy bypass for anyone who has trouble. That's where that tree was down, so I had to redo my video another day. Natural flowy jump on this logging road that we built about 2 years ago, I believe it was. Connecting the two sides in different ways. Again, none of this is ribbon, arrowed, nothing. Just cleared. I mean, you want to take it easy on these logging roads, guys. If you're fifth gear pin, that's a lot of speed to be hitting a tree. So make sure you just stay within your own skill levels. Nice big downhill. A lot of you guys remember this from last year. There's 2 lines here. Right here, take this initial inside, is faster, but in case you miss it, we got a second line for you. No worries. Now into the field. It's opposite of the start. The start's over there. Some good pitting and spectating. And then again, remember, it's been raining a lot the last couple days. This is the first day I've had a chance to do this video, but this is the lower line. Of course, there's an inner line. Just showing you the whole track. Go to the left or take the manly line. Someone's gonna make passes there for sure. All right, we're in the home stretch now. split line right here. You go left, you can go right. Pretty equal. Back into the start. This is right where the start is. Nice clean section. We clean it up every year for you guys. And that will bring you to 1 lap at Dream Riders 2025, 2 days. You guys come up over this. You would have already went through scoring, and boom, that's a lap.
I'll have a limited amount of Stank TV hats and t-shirts, so if you want one, get at me. I'll have them with me. I really wanted to have some more drone footage, but unfortunately, as you'll see right here, my dad crashed my drone, and well, it doesn't work anymore. Broke a couple things, but thanks for watching.